Check it out.
Right, but they was
Right,
down in the seed.
Nikki.
They were down in there before, but they popped up or something.
Okay,
Like,
push
let me
them
show
back
you.
down.
So I just need to push them back down.
Yep, just like that dude here, you push back down. Go ahead, push it down.
Oh my God.
Just push them back out
Let me-
under, or add you a little bit of topsoil, some more soil on top of it.
Yeah, a little dusting over them. Yeah.
A little bit of our soil. Micro Farmer Challenge. Let me show y'all my neighbor's yard. Let me see if I don't know if y'all can see that far because I can't zoom in.
Hey,
Can y'all
Ruby.
see it over there?
Just commentate what's over there.
Well, she's got the plants. She got the big plants going down, and then she's got the round one over there.
Bless.
Yeah. So she told me not to buy no more seeds. She told me to come over there, and she has the beginner plants.
Oh, she got starters. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
starter plants. Yeah.
You gonna hook
She's
you
got
up?
starter plants.
Hold up, time out. Is she gonna hook you up, or she trying to get you to buy something?
She wants me to buy some.
Oh hell no! I'm getting my own seeds.
Oh,
Don't tell
really?
me
Because
not to buy
I
seeds
put
when
them
you
at
need to buy-
Walmart too, where I can buy them.
Listen, don't tell me not to buy seeds and tell me to buy from you so she could go pay her cable bill. You crazy? Crazy.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
told me
buy seeds. I get them out of the dumpster.
the seeds. Yeah, she said don't go buy no more seeds because I wanted to do tomatoes, watermelons, and there was another one. But when I went to the Ace Hardware, like they had a seed sale and they like sold all out. And so she said, don't go buy no more seeds. She was like, come over here and I'll sell you some starter plants. What's that microphone? Oh, you got foods?
Roxanne, remember last summer when you and Echo came here to St. Augustine and
Yeah.
we
Listen,
picked up?
you don't
and you guys
need to
brought me
buy
all
no.
those seeds.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
used
have
a
to
lot of
buy
them.
no seeds. You need to
Yeah,
just
I've
hit
got a
me up.
bunch
But
of them I'm going to use.
you don't hit me up in my email. I don't know who you texting or email because you ain't show texting me.
Stop it.
What's your email, Microfarmer? Microfarmer4?
At gmail.com.
Yeah.
Girl, it ain't coming through. You must doing something wrong.
I'm going to send you an email tonight.
Nah, next week I'm going to try to get some cucumbers and stuff started.
Okay.
Oh, I planted some cucumbers. You guys, I planted these. They're lemon cucumbers, and they're
Yeah.
round, and they're looking really good out there. I can't wait for the fruit to come. I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like. Very strong plant.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got some of those. They were in the freebies, I think. We found them. If you like dumpster diving, go to your local hardware store and look behind their dumpster. You might find seeds back there that they threw out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to
Summer,
turn.
they bought me a bunch of them.
We
And they
bought
just
we
throw
got
them
them out of
out?
we got them out of Tractor Supply, not open. Two brand new
Yep.
boxes. Over.
Oh,
100.
wow.
Robin said,
That's one of my
friend Robin,
sponsors.
she said they're
I'm too
good.
fat to be dumpster diving, so I can't fat and dumpster dive. But Track Supply is my sponsor, and when they go down with those seeds, and last year, that's how I got so many seeds from them. Was that somehow they shipped a whole new display? For some reason, they shipped a whole nother display. So I talked to the regional manager of they got regional managers. And I was saying, hey, why y'all gonna throw that away? I said, I got people in the homestead community, the garden community that could use those seeds.
Right.
Said, y'all like to sponsor me where when those seeds, when y'all ready to do what she's talking about, throw them to the garbage can, call me up and give them to me. Give me all that. I even got fruit. I got trees that they up here in the Northeast, they cut them in half and throw them in the dumpsters. I'm like, why would y'all do that? That doesn't make sense, but I don't have enough yard to keep all those trees, so I'm not being greedy just to be a hoarder because I
We
can't.
can throw it back here.
Yeah.
Plant
And you
up
know
the
what?
whole
It's funny,
board.
Micro Farmer, because my friend came over yesterday and I'm so scared of like bugs and animals and different things and stuff like that. And I just did a video today about, I see OCD Dia's chick. She said she watched her video. Thank you, sis. But I was going to do my gardening like in the front, like my front yard.
Mhm.
And she wound up and she was like, we looked in the backyard yesterday and she said, you got all this big backyard. You can have this whole garden back here. I even have a shed back there. And she said, I can do like a green light, cut the windows and stuff out. And I got shelves back there. So
So
I
you
can
got a
put like
house
the
house?
plants up. Huh?
You got a house?
I'm in a duplex. I live in a duplex.
But you got a big yard?
A
Yeah.
huge yard. Yeah, it's huge.
So
Yeah.
you not renting. That's your duplex.
No, no, I rent. This is not my duplex. I can do whatever I want to do though, because he loves me like that.
I was saying, how you gonna be paying at that person yard you renting from?
No, but you know what? I'm not. One of my friends have a tiller where you do go and tear the yard up. But I've seen on it was either TikTok or something where this lady took old cardboard boxes and she laid them down and then she did it like that, so you don't have to tear your yard up and you can put the plants in there like that. So I can do that like in my backyard, and she was showing me like how to.
Okay, Shit Magic. Did you get the permission from the landlord or your landlord that you could do that stuff?
He don't care. You might as well say I own this place. He let me do whatever I want to do because I take care of his stuff.
Like that forehead.
I was getting ready to say that, Burger Farmer. He likes the forehead too.
I hit my head on the wall.
Y'all a mess.
What do you mean? You can do what you want to do.
He seen my plants the other day when he came over because I needed something done, and he seen my plants and stuff. I told him I'm starting a garden. He said, "Oh, that's real cool." So I mean, he don't care if I do it or not, you know. But there's a side of it.
I'm sorry.
No, what'd you say, yeah?
No, I was gonna say, and you could just plant above ground if you wanted to. That big old backyard
Right.
you could have all different shapes and sizes of stuff out there.
Because it's huge. She was like, "You better put this backyard to use."
I know what you said, but like I said, a lot of people who own houses or rent houses, they are limited to what you can do because they're going to take that out your security deposit, whatever. Because grass. I'm just saying, people can hear you and they think because they rent, they could do that because they got a big backyard. You have to get permission from the owner.
Right.
Yeah, he's cool. But look, if I just tell him that I want to do a garden or whatever, even with painting, like when I moved here, I painted every room in my house, and he comes and he's like, "Oh, I love it!" Like you, like basically, I'm like uplifting his place, you know. So, yeah, he wouldn't have a problem with me doing that at all. And then, like I said, I got that big old backyard, so I'm like, why not? I'm scared of deers and like little creatures and stuff like that. I just did a video, so when we get there, watch my video so you can see like the backyard. I showed the front yard, and then I showed how huge my backyard is, and like I said, the shed that's back there. And she was like, I could come over here and just go to work on your backyard. And then, like I said, we don't have to tear the yard up. We could just plant it like on top and kind of do it that way.
Right, like
you can do the cardboard. You can do the cardboard and buy those metal raised beds that you've been seeing people buy.
Yeah.
Cardboard down. So even if you do move or whatever, you can pick that cardboard up and just throw some seeds down and keep it
right. And even on the side of my house, like when I first moved here, there was a lady that lived 2 doors over, and she wanted to plant. And I told her, I said, "You can have that area. I'm not going to be responsible for it, but you can do whatever you want to do." And she had planted different things and stuff, but it's been forever ago. So, I mean, you can't tell that it used to be. So I can even plant on the side because it gets a whole bunch of sun, like on the side of my house.
She said she got so comfortable with that man's backyard. She told other people they can have that side. Like, how dare you?
That's you, a landlord. You see it from a landlord's perspective.
Right.
Yeah, Liz, you can take that side if you want to.
I think most landlords, like my tenants, it's as long as it looks like it was before you moved down here, you do whatever you want to do. So
you got that clause, put it back like you had it.
Exactly. I got that in the contract.
Okay. You can do what you want. You can paint purple walls, but when you move out, the walls need to be back clean.
Exactly like you had it.
Okay.
So,
and that's the reason why I'm really getting into it, because I know he's probably cool with that. Like I would have never got started. Like I don't plan on moving no time soon. I've been a homeowner before, and it's a pain in the you know what. But anyway, I don't plan on moving no time soon. So I was like, with me doing gardening and everything, I had already got comfortable because I know just having a conversation with him would not be a problem at all. You know, with doing it and everything.
That's great that you have that landlord that's open-minded to stuff. Like Liz is an open-minded landlord.
You're not an open-minded.
You could put American flag without my permission.
Oh, you a mean landlord.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't nobody want to rent from him.
Yeah.
See. You know
Okay.
what? It might just
Oh.
be that northwest type or northeast type of situation, and maybe that's the case.
You know why? Because they don't change the laws. Listen, listen. I ain't gonna worry about eviction court. I'm gonna evict you myself. I'm like, yo, you gotta go, bro.
I'm so glad you ain't my landlord.
I know that's right.
Stay on topic, Michael Farmer. Okay.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
next
You
thing
look, so my
is,
garden. I wish a person would put a tree on my property.
what
But wouldn't it enhance your property though, or no?
I know how to enhance it myself.
So they couldn't plant a tree on your property or nothing like that.
Nada. No, but you know, but there's some income going on. But most of the people that rent up in the Northeast, they ain't trying to grow nothing anyway half the time. Because our growth season's so short. So a lot of people up here, they do grow, but I would say maybe 50, I would say 50-50. People that have big yards and stuff like I have, like my neighbors here, most of the people here, right where I live at, don't have not near garden or fruit tree on their property. They got beautiful property. There's nothing but shade trees to keep their house cool.
Yeah.
They don't
See, I have a tree in my backyard, and my friend was telling me yesterday that the tree in the front yard, he wound up cutting down because it was like old, and it like when the winter come, like the branches go far. So I wound up talking to him, and he cut it. But I want him to cut the back one as well because she said that where my tree is at, it doesn't get enough like coverage, like from the sun. It's too much shade.
You must be paying a hell of a rent.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Should I put them up
here?
Here?
Hell of a rent there where you just be suggesting only cut their own trees down. What?
I don't know what
He cut it. Look, he cut it. he got it cut.
Guys, so Liz needs some help. So she wants to know. Okay, so we need to kind of see the house. She wants to know where to put her pots at.
Like, do I put it in the front?
No, you put it where the sun comes up. Where the sun comes up.
We talked about this a couple videos.
I ain't good with I think the sun comes up from over there.
No, she's thinking.
I think didn't you say the side of your house too?
Yeah. So
yeah, the side of your house gets a lot of sun.
So this is the front. And so that's why I'm trying to figure out if this would probably be in the front and get more sun than, because I'm a middle unit, than the little peak that you see in between my house where it's not anything else anybody that will ever mess with it because it's my property. This is mine too. So I'm trying to figure out, should I just like leave it up here and maybe take it in the back at night? I don't know. Or I should get rid of all this crap too.
But the watermelons are going to run everywhere. So you got to put it in a place where nobody can step on them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. So since last time we had this discussion, we asked you, are you facing the east or the west?
She still don't know.
I'm in the west.
You kind of started twirling, so we never got the answer.
So I'm in the west. I'm already west. So I guess if I'm looking towards the front or across the street.
The sun sets in the west. So is the sun setting?
I would, but look at the sun. I don't know. It ain't setting.
It
looks like it's trying to set to
me. Well, may I make a suggestion?
It's gonna rain tonight.
Just put it up front. Just put him up front. And in the morning at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, look out the window and see where the sun is at. That'll let you know if you're on the east side or the west side.
Okay.
If you got sun in the front at your front door tomorrow, you know that the sun is coming up in the east.
Okay.
And then you want to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sun.
Okay. 6 to 8 hours.
You can choose if you want to keep it in the front. And then check later on as the sun goes over the house and see how much sun you get in the back of the house.
Okay. That is your part.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Just call me tomorrow.
All right, I will, because I have no idea what the heck
y'all asked.
Yeah, this is like some science. Girl, this is
not science. I told you to download a Compass app.
It's on my phone, but I can't use my phone and look at the same time.
No, not now, but I'm saying when you get off the live,
right,
go ahead and use that, and it's going to tell you which way is east and what's west.
And that's if the birds don't come and eat my seeds.
I missed you.
So I don't know.
No, the birds ain't gonna eat your seed because you should put some type of screen over if you think about, or plastic. If you got saran wrap in your kitchen, do you have saran wrap?
I might. I don't use saran wrap.
I
use Tupperware, but let me go look.
You got a Ziploc bag and it's big enough.
Yeah,
open it up.
I do have a Ziploc bag. I got Ziploc bags and 50 trillion grocery bags.
Tape at this point in time.
Well, if it's big enough, you can just slide the whole Ziploc bag over it and.
That's if she got a 1 gallon pot. I mean, like 1 gallon Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
We don't know what she has. We don't know what she has.
Right. I got some Ziploc bags, but they all sandwich bags look like to me. And anything I could put a grocery bag on top of it. I got 5 trillion of them.
I don't know. A grocery bag might work. A grocery bag might work if you cut it open because it's even though it's not clear, but it's opaque. So I think sun would still penetrate through a shopping bag.
Until they start coming up, yeah.
It would work. It'll work till it starts coming up good, and then she'll have to take it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop messing with my.
Or she can poke some holes in it too, as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So, okay, y'all, what's everybody growing for the month of May? May's right around the corner. I was watching videos today, and people were talking about what they're planning for May. Or do you look at it that way? Do you plant month by month?
Nope, I don't.
Well, you got a lot of stuff. Yeah, you started in-house and
I don't know, but I threw a bunch of seeds down, which I don't know what I throw down. I just threw.
You didn't tag nothing?
What's that?
The complete book of home canning.
Yeah.
You get ready to start canning?
No, I was gonna give it away to somebody.
Tonight?
No, not tonight.
Oh, on your channel?
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to. I don't want to do no more giveaways.
Well, then send that one to me then. I want that. If you don't want to do giveaways, I
got it.
I don't want to do giveaways because I'd rather do stuff like I've been doing, like people that support me, you know what I mean? Support me, and I watch my comment. I'd rather do some type of Santa Claus type thing where the people that always comment in my videos, the people that shares me out, I feel like that's the people that I feel that's my tribe. I understand there's people subscribe to me and some people are not. I feel to now I have a change on giveaways. I feel when you say a giveaway, people that don't really support you is bringing their butts over there trying to win. And I think it's away from your true supporters that have been watching your videos, who's been commenting in your videos. I don't want to hear nobody tell me, oh, I watch your video, but I don't comment. You can say, thank you for sharing. You can say, good job. Show me that you was there at least. Don't get up here in front of people and tell me you watch my videos and I ask you something about that video. You don't know nothing.
I hear you.
So why should I get my hard-earned money? Because, I mean, you retired, I'm retired. Some people still working. Why should I give my hard-earned money to you guys who don't watch me? I'd rather give my hard-earned money to the people that support me. I'm seriously, that's my whole new outlook on this YouTube world. I'm not just telling you to guess a number no more. If I do a giveaway, trust what I'm telling you, I'm going to ask questions about my videos.
Right.
You should do a video about that, Michael Farmer. Yeah. You should do a video about, like, you know, how well do you know me or something like that.
And I ain't got time for them no more.
Right.
I'm not looking in the rearview mirror no more. I'm looking at the front, the whole picture, driving this way. You
hear me, Michael Farmer?
Huh?
You should do a video on like something about how well do you know me or my farm or something like that, and then do like different questions and say, in my last video, what did I say about like your rabbits, you know, something like that, or your chickens, and then whoever like gets the answers, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Make it fun and engaging, and then
kind of do. How many times a week do you pee on your garden?
Right. Yeah.
When the last time you saw me drunk on a live? You feel me?
Right.
4, 5, 6 seconds ago. But yeah,
Right,
look, that's,
exactly.
you have to teach people how to treat you. So
Yeah.
it's not even a matter of you being upset that you feel like people are just going to be out to get. Well, that's what we are here for, to reciprocate and pour into each other. But if you have a criteria in which you want to be solicited from or solicited to, or that you want someone to actually, feel like, hey, this man is, changing my life, or whatever the circumstance, then you gotta let it be known. So I get upset when you I understand you would get upset if it's like, it's the unknown, but they don't know how to treat you. So you gotta teach people.
Yeah.
I can't sit up there and say, I want you to do this. I want you to do how was I supposed to know? Some telepathy. You got to tell me how you want to be treated. So, once you put the criteria out there, like Sheer Magic said, I do believe that you will get what you want.
Right.
It will come, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can even say, how many rabbits do I have and what are their names? You can do different things like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you've been watching my channel, they know me and Nikki go back and forth about these damn dogs of us.
Yeah,
what she say, no backsies. Now, if you haven't followed my channel and Nikki, you'll be like, what microfarmer Nikki's always being, what microfarmer always arguing with Nikki about?
Right.
Give me some money for her grandpuppies. You get what I mean?
What did OCD chick say? Microfarmer, you broke your
rotator cuff.
Your rotator cuff?
Oh yeah. See, now how many people don't know about that? But see, if you don't follow me, you wouldn't know that part.
Right. Yeah.
And I blame Nikki and Hands of Dirt. They got me drunk behind the scenes and I broke my arm.
They got you drunk, they poured it in your cup.
Right. Yeah, they did. They had me over here kicking and behind the scenes. And the next thing I know, I messed my whole face up. I woke up, I didn't know what happened to me. And next thing I know, I ripped the meat off, the whole muscle ripped off the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Nikki.
And they didn't even send me a bouquet of flowers, say get well.
Right. Dang. That sounds brutal for television.
Brutal.
That would be your thing to do, Microfarmer. I think you should do that.
I blame them. I'm gonna put my little family business out there. People thought that me and Nikki and Hands of Dirt had a fallout. They continued. Bougie Prepper came in with Hands of Dirt. Nikki restarted the chat back up, and that's it. We didn't ever have a fallout. And people choose sides at the time because they didn't know what was going on. But Nikki and Hands of Dirt knew I ripped my shoulder apart. My face was messed up.
Oh wow!
I was like Lil Wayne. I had a mark in the middle of my face. I was like Lil Wayne from Louisiana with a tattoo in the middle of my face. It was a rug burn. I was looking like I was from Louisiana with Tupac. Lil Wayne with tattoos in the middle of my face. It almost took a year to get that mark out of my face.
You use some cocoa butter and get it off.
Well, right.
Because I'm fat, fit, and fabulous.
Yeah, do the cocoa butter.
Get you some cocoa butter. Okay.
Right.
She said, no. You were
grown.
No, I blame you with Hands on Dirt.
That is too funny. So let me tell you what I did do. So when you watch my video, you'll see it. So I bought me the little gloves and everything. Mm-hmm. And so my friend, she came over and she was picking up the dirt, putting it in there and stuff. And so I was like, you want some gloves? And she's like, girl, no. And so I was like, I gotta be brave. I was like, y'all said, and then it was somebody else on the live that we had that said, you can't be no Q Gardner. Hello, that you can't be no Q Gardner. So I'm like, I'm gonna put my hands in there. I'm gonna, get in the dirt and all that other stuff. So I did it with my nails and put the dirt in there and put it in the cups and stuff. I was so proud of myself.
Hey, yay, big girl.
Like, girl, you're gonna have to do it.
And that's okay. It's the vitamins in there.
Sheer Magic. I'm just saying, prepare yourself because I might be divorcing that 10 years from now.
After you do not even put that out there. We snatched that right back in your mouth. Don't put that out there.
Liz, you got your whole man. Don't you worry about everybody else. You gotta hold
What,
that,
Rose?
Liz. You gotta hold that quiet, woman. I'm dating my women because I gotta find out my option. I gotta find out all
You
the
can't
single
be
ladies,
saying this.
all the single ladies like Beyonce, all the
You
single
got
ladies.
kids. They gonna watch this over and
Like
over
Nikki
again.
said,
Who
Michael
gonna watch
Farmer
this?
had,
Who gonna watch this?
like Nikki said, Michael Farmer had too many refills.
Yeah, he said 10 years. Liz said, don't put that in the atmosphere.
Yeah, don't put that in the atmosphere. Your words are powerful, and these
First of
things
all,
loop.
Liz, first and foremost, Liz, 10 years from now, my kids are grown. I ain't got to worry about child support.
Duval.
Okay, I'm not even gonna feed into that.
And we have got to hook up. We talked about this before, Duval City girl.
Michael Farmer's hilarious.
Right up the freeway.
Obviously.
I ain't leaving my wife for nobody, y'all.
I've been trying to write these names down so I can follow people.
Liz.
So Michael Farmer.
My wife know who she married.
Okay.
Michael Farmer. You know the lady that you sent me that video of that she was talking about. I don't remember her name. It's like in something. She's on TikTok or Instagram.
I sent you a lot of stuff, but who you talking about? What you was doing?
I can't think of, but she was talking about when Yaya was saying, what are y'all planting for May? She did a video today and she was just saying like what you should be putting in your garden, and she's in her garden and she's dancing and different things like that, and so she's pointing to like tomatoes and this and that and stuff. And I think OCD is chick.
That's a sister. That
got
yeah, because that I found that lady through Kieta Journey, where she's married to an ex-football player, and she give out classes how to. Her garden is off the chain, y'all.
Yeah, I love her garden. Yeah,
and, I don't know her name off the back. I don't know if Kieta Journey is still in the live here in the background.
But I like OCD's chick's garden too. When I was seeing her things, how she got everything, she got a nice garden.
Let me tell y'all something about Miss ODCG chick.
Okay, so she said, "What's a plant in May? Tomatoes, squash, beans, cucumbers, melons. The soil is warm and ready to germinate seeds." Okay,
be careful about that shit, Magic. Those people are in the South. You can, well, you might can, but I can't put no watermelon seeds out there. I can do what I'm going to do. I got my zucchini, and squash, and watermelons. I'm going to plant them indoors right now, because we're coming into May. The end of May is when we can plant watermelons and stuff like that, squash and stuff like that. So if you've been watching my videos, I have plants in that room behind me that I can't put outside right now. They got to wait another 30 days before I really can put them outside. We are just getting tomorrow. Today we got 73. Tomorrow we're going to be 80. Next week, we are going to be in the 70s on a regular, and our lows are going to be in the 50s. So we are coming into the world of May, which the end of May is our growth season here in the Northeast where I'm at. So the first week of June is where I can put everything out there, like anything I want.
Okay.
So I'm at the point in my life right now where my garden is just leave it alone right now. Just there's no contents about this. So now I gotta go to my rabbits and my chickens for this month coming up. Right now, every seed is in the ground that I can put out there until the end of May. So now I'm gonna concentrate on my rabbits and my chickens.
So is that when you read the back of the seeds where it says when you can start to plant, like the best time? In my area, yeah. Okay.
You in the what? Middle East? What you call the?
Yeah, mine is 3. Mine
me and yours are the
Tennessee,
same.
So you what? You're not Midwest. You what?
Central? No.
Central.
Yeah, I'm in the Midwest.
Man,
you're in the Midwest. See, I'm on the East Coast in the cold. We
went over our stuff. We're both in the same areas.
Me and Liz is in the same area. She's like 3 hours from me.
Yeah.
Drop your zones in the chat, y'all, so you can hook up with somebody if necessary.
Hey, what's up, David Corey? What's up, David Corey?
Yep, David Corey's in the house. Thanks for joining us.
I'm in Georgia, and we started planting the cold stuff last month. Your turnip greens and all that, and some people are around getting all that and starting to get them out of the gardens. Next month, our tomatoes and squash and cucumbers, and then wait about 2 more weeks from that, and then you can plant your black eyed peas and your okra.
Okay.
So Roxanne, what have you found this work for you? Like with your when you plant your things, what worked for you like instantly? Like when you start planting.
My squash does real good. My cucumbers do okay. Last year, I didn't get maybe 5 cucumbers, and I didn't get but about a dozen tomatoes. It wasn't that I did it wrong. They all look great. There's still a bee shortage. If you don't if you know anybody with bees and you want them on your property, put them on your property. You'll have a great garden.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We have
so my friend, I was talking to somebody about that. I think we was talking about on me and Yaya's live, but my friend, like the one that came over, she has like a whole bunch of property and she had bees and stuff. But in the back of her house, they spray like the what is that, pesticide or something like that. So it was killing her bees. So she couldn't do like her beehives and everything like that. I didn't know bees would help you with your garden.
Oh yeah. If you don't have very many bees,
they make love to the plant.
Yeah, if you don't have very many bees in your neighborhood, you're not gonna get a good garden.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of bees around here.
Look, you just saw my bumblebee over here.
I know people don't like the white flies. Y'all call them white flies,
right?
Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna speak for myself up here. The white flies that y'all don't like, the white little things, right?
Gnats.
Not gnats. They little white, but they look like butterflies, but they white. The people don't like them.
Okay.
No, they call white flies. They call white flies. They look like butterflies. They white.
Okay. I ain't seen them.
Those. Okay. All right, Liz. Those became my friends because those were the only thing, like she said, I didn't have no bees last year, but I had a lot of white flies, right? The white flies became my pollinators, even though they're the enemy of a garden, but they helped me at the same time destroy some stuff. So they ate a little bit and they made me eat a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, I have to remember that.
Sometimes your enemy could be your friend. You don't
reciprocity. Your albino flies gave you some reciprocity.
No, I'm telling you real talk. Sometimes your enemy could be your best ally.
Yeah.
I'm liking this comment. Thank you, David Corey, which I do have some sunflower seeds, and I was going to grow some of them. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. He said grow sunflowers for pollinators.
I got one of those.
So yeah, let me ask, what is I see people putting in like, oh shoot, like Dallas. David Corey said Dallas 8B.
That's his zone. Is his zone.
OCD is chick said 7B. So what? I don't know the difference between me and Liz with zone 3.
Type in
from like 7B and 8B.
Type in your city, wherever you at. Type in. You just Google it. What is the grow zone for wherever you live?
Well, we know the grow zone. We just don't know what we want to plant.
Yeah, because like ours just say 3, it don't say like B or a number. It just like theirs is a number and a letter after it. So I was just trying to know the difference.
What did Joe say?
3. Oh, okay. I just was trying to know the difference.
Say, what can I plant in zone 3? And then say, what can I plant in zone 3? And then it'll come up.
Okay.
Now Liz could be in zone 3A, but you not in 3A. You in zone 3. You got 3A, B. I believe is what? That's it, right?
Yeah, 3A and B.
3A and B. Those are the 3 zones. The number first, you went through zone 3, then you in zone 3A and 3B.
Okay.
That's just like Duval City Girl. She is a little further north, about 45 minutes to an hour from me. Jacksonville. I'm in St. Augustine. When I do my zip code, it says 9B. And when she dropped hers in here, and I think she said 9A. And she's just right up the freeway from me. So
okay. So do y'all like people that's in your area? Do y'all like share do y'all like share, like when you have plants and different things like that, do you share with people in your area or no?
If you wanted to, if you hooked up with them.
My neighbors, I know what you're talking about, but David Corey and the rest of the people in this chat might do it like what you're asking. I don't. I give, if I don't feed it to my rabbits and my chickens, I give it to my neighbors and the people that buy eggs from my kids. So if I have like collard greens, kale, and stuff like that, we don't eat that stuff, right? So when somebody buys something from us, I would throw in stuff off my garden like a bell pepper, an onion, or eggplant. I would just throw that in as a gift, like what you do when you do your other business, and you throw that little thank you gift.
Yeah,
that's what I do with our eggs. So a lot of people don't understand that I don't eat a lot of this stuff that I grow.
Oh.
My family,
you have food on the stuff and you want to give it to the people.
Huh?
You're gonna give it to somebody else to eat.
Yeah, because I said I don't eat the stuff. Liz, you new to me. I don't eat this stuff. We eat more Asian food. We do seaweeds, kelp, and other little stuff that we do. But all that collard greens and cabbage and kales, I mean, it goes to my chickens to stay on food, right? I got rabbits and chickens. But what we do eat off my off my property is the potatoes, the bell peppers, and the onions. You know what I'm saying? That's what we actually eat in the fruit trees. Now, the other stuff I grow, I just grow just to grow, just to see what happens.
So, Micro Farmer, what worked for you when you start growing your plants, stuff, and not plants, vegetables and stuff for the first time?
What worked for me was my chicken food, my compost. And basically, like I know these videos are gone now because I got rid of them, but I created a compost that is awesome in my world, that I know what I put in that compost, and I know it'll outshame a lot of these fertilizer companies, because I started learning from Lioncrest, which I call Farmer Q. I started learning soil mixtures. I believe somebody said somebody's teaching them how to build soil. I grow other crops that y'all know about. That's my main moneymaker right there at this point in time in my life, right? I create soils to grow that stuff. But that stuff that I grow with that soil can also grow tomatoes, other vegetables that y'all grow. But at the same time, I'm a part of this garden community. In this garden community, I show this stuff, but most of my compost is for other stuff. If y'all follow.
I followed you the other day when you was mixing and putting in different things and stuff, showing how to mix, how to make it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't, because people are ashamed of what I do, but I am a 420 grower.
Yeah, we know.
No, I'm just saying, because people they try to act like I'm a gardener. I'm not a gardener like you guys. I am a 420 grower. So, but at the same time, hand in hand, 420 stuff goes along. I can grow hella plants with my 420 stuff. So what I did was, when y'all gonna see my garden this year, you're gonna be like, what is Micro Farmers using? I'm using the same formula that people done paid me sponsorship to grow stuff for them to understand what I'm doing. But at the same time, I use that to grow eggplants, squash, collard greens, cabbage. So a lot of y'all haven't been following me like y'all supposed to been following me, but Hands in the Dirt do. No, I'm serious. Y'all think I'll be saying this as a joke. And Hands in the Dirt said that in his Wind Down With You. I can grow, but that stuff is not my main focus in life, because I got a certain amount of time to make my money. I'm like a construction worker here. I only got a certain amount of time before it gets cold. I gotta make my money. I just don't show y'all my money.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question to put out here. We were having a conversation a little bit earlier too about the bees, and Duval said she has, is it borage? And then David Corey said borage is an excellent plant that brings in bees. What is borage?
Oh yeah.
Anybody, Micro Farmer, do you know? Roxanne?
I don't know what borage, but I don't know what borage is, but if you was to ask me what to do, if you want to bring pollinators into your, here it goes. This is a trick. This is a little trick. I'm not an expert, y'all. If you're worried about bringing pollinators like bees into your, I understand you can plant sunflower seeds, you can plant whatever this borage plant, but I'm gonna tell you the trick to that, right? Right here, sugar water, because that's what bee people does. They feed their bees sugar water. So if you want to bring pollinators in, pollinators are looking for sugar to transform into certain things. So if you took a cane sugar, not that Walmart beet sugar, but the sugar cane sugar, put some sugar in the water, let it dissolve, and spray that on your plants. pollinators going to come because they're looking for the sugar water. Beekeepers feed their bees sugar water, y'all.
Oh.
That's my
I
tip.
didn't know that.
I just put up a hummingbird feeder.
I got to charge y'all.
Nikki gave us the explanation, you guys. It's up for how about the zones being divided. Each zone is divided into half zones designated as A and B. For example, 7A, 7B, and are 5 degrees F, I guess Fahrenheit maybe, increments representing the colder and warmer halves of the zone. 7.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And Robin, I did not forget your comment. I saw it. I'm trying to work this chat. Robin asked earlier when we were having a conversation, what did you guys think about hydroponics?
Hydro what?
So go
I'm
ahead.
not even going to speak on that. If
Why?
you want the truth from me about hydroponics?
Of course.
What's that?
Hydroponics.
First, explain to them, Microfarmer, please, what it is.
Hydroponic is growing plants with a water base with certain type of liquid fertilizer in the water that you can grow plants without soil. A lot of that is synthetic fertilizers, but there are organic fertilizers you can use in hydroponic also. So don't get me wrong about that, but me, I'm on the fence with that hydroponic stuff because it doesn't make sense to grow stuff with hydroponic because it's very expensive to some people. Some people might got that money, but why would you grow a tomato in a hydroponic when tomatoes grow in soil just as well? Because David Corey and Duval and all these people in here is going to say he grow watermelons in soil. He growing 50-pound watermelons in soil, but why would you do that with a hydroponic? Because there's a lot of mistakes you can have in the hydroponic system. And I'm not talking about that little green gold thing that everybody have on their table. And I see people doing hydroponic, and hydroponics to me is a 420 thing, y'all. Now they can cuss me out. I'm just telling you off the bat. When I see somebody doing a big hydroponic, I just believe you're a weed grower just on the down low trying to build shit big.
Wow.
Because it's too expensive with hydroponics to be trying to grow a whole crop of hydroponics when that same stuff that you're growing could grow in soil. So it puts my ears up. It puts my ears up when I see people growing hydroponically because it's expensive. And any little thing could wipe out your crops with hydroponic. And I know Mike Chaotic Garden, he grows hydroponic, but he grows not in a large scale, but he grows enough to feed his family. So, hey, Mike Chaotic Garden, it ain't no shot at you. It's just that I'm saying he grows in a small scale. I think G Mama grows in hydroponic small scale wise. But when I see a whole farm to feed their family in hydroponic, that tomato going to cost you about $10.
Wow.
I'm being honest with you. So I don't see a person who's feeding his family growing hydroponic. I just don't see it. Now, I could be wrong. But that's my take on the hydroponic.
Thank you. Duval referenced back to the board. She said that is a medicinal herb that grows like a bush and flower and can be used in desserts and drinks. That's what borage is.
Okay. I don't know what borage is because I'm not.
I never heard of it. Yeah.
And David Corey says that borage can also be used as eczema.
Eczema? Oh, that's real cool.
David Corey, you know what does that help eczema too? Because one of my daughters have eczema, right? You know what helps that? CBD and marijuana.
Yeah, CBD do help.
CBD and marijuana helps eczema.
Yeah.
What do you do? Rub the oil on it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my daughter has eczema too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have CBD CBD oil or CBD cream with our bedroom candy business, but it doesn't have the THC in there. It's just the CBD, and you can use it for eczema.
So Liz, I know you're new to me. Liz, I'm a CBD company owner.
I figured that part out. But yeah.
So I don't try to put it out there because I did put it out there, but you know, it is what it is. So YouTube is not my main customers, but I am a CBD company owner, which is microinfusions.com. And I am a 420 person, which I deal with THC also.
Okay.
But I don't show it on my YouTube channel because it's none. I mean, I talk about it, but I don't show you everything in my life. Because some people in YouTube, they feel because they think they see what you're doing, they know your whole life. You don't know my life.
Exactly.
I show you a snippet. I show you a little bit of my life, and people somehow get that twisted like they really know me. You don't know me.
You don't know me like that.
Yaya Best Friend Journey. She show you exactly what she want to show you. Sheer Magic show you exactly what she want to show you. And the lady down, oh Lord, I forgot her name right now. Roxanne show you just a little bit of her life. So don't think because you watch Roxanne's videos, you know Roxanne.
Exactly.
And that's a problem with a lot of us people watching YouTube. You think you know somebody, and you really don't. They just showing you a snippet. You don't know Nikki's life. You just see her out there with that shovel. You just see her out there with her dogs and her family, but you don't know the whole details of Nikki. You don't know what Nikki's going through and what she's doing. She just showing you a snippet. David Corey, G Mama Grow. They only showing you this little piece of their life.
Right.
Most people, yeah.
So stop assuming. Hey, yo, Grow. You Grow, Ro. What's going on, girl? I see you over there with them seeds, girl. So a lot of people.
I didn't know G Mama Grow. Welcome in. I didn't see G Mama Grow.
And David Corey saying true because I'm telling you, a lot of people just see a little snippet of your life, and somehow in this YouTube world, they think they know you. They think they really know your life.
Well, I feel like with the youth, they don't know any better because they have their own awkward ways of knowing. And, you know, it's always kind of like backhanded, read something on someone. That's how they teach them how to study. So this new world of people that don't engage each other, they want to know you by looking you up or Googling you or trying to see what you have done. That's their loss, you know. Because obviously we know how to knock on your door. Hey, how you doing? This is my name. You invite it over. They don't know how to do it. So, you know, it's a teachable moment. As
G Mama Grow says, she says borage can be used as a fertilizer like comfrey too.
Y'all are teaching me something. I love all these nuggets.
Nikki, I know you say that, you know, just joking with the eyes, but that's true. You look at Nikki, oh, she's the sweetest woman in the world, but you don't know her struggles. You don't know what she's going through. She's just showing you a snippet of her life.
Right.
And a lot of people assume they know you because they see you on YouTube. You don't know what Yaya's going through. You don't know what Sheer Magic's going through. I don't know what Liz's going through.
Unless
I don't even know what Roxanne's going through.
Right.
Exactly.
What's calendula? What is that?
Yeah,
calendula oil.
Calendula oil, Robin. What is that?
What?
So does calendula oil? I didn't get down.
I'm
there.
assuming the way that's pronounced. I'm assuming that deals with inflammation.
Oh, okay.
Robin, is that an inflammation oil? That's slow down inflammation.
Sounds like calamine lotion type.
Oh, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's some oatmeal with that on it.
Y'all don't know me.
So, Liz, is this your first time growing, or have you grew something before?
I've grown and dabbled in the past. I will say that I have not made it to, I guess, the stage of trying to continue to produce out of what I grow. You know, I grew up with, you know, my people before me, my mom and my grandmother, we all had, you know, vegetable gardens and stuff in our backyards. And so, you know, that was just the way of life when we were younger. But me taking, you know, the initiative to do it in my own, and maybe I put seeds down and they probably got 8, or I never saw anything come out of it.
G Mama and Robin, can y'all explain? I know it's a flower, but what does it do?
It's an herb. I use it in my soap.
I'm gonna put up these pictures and take the
Cala-D.
But what does it do? Okay, you're using your soap, Robin. But what does it do? It deal with depression? Does it relax you? Does it put you to sleep like lavender? I don't know.
Calendula. Calendula.
Calendula.
Y'all trying to figure out how to pronounce it. I'm trying to figure out what it does for a mother.
Calendula. Calendula. I think that's right.
I don't care about the pronunciation. I don't know what it do for you.
We got that part.
It helps skin moisture. Yeah.
Y'all go about pronunciation. I don't want to know what it does.
It's an herb used to heal the skin, mostly. G Mama.
Okay, there you go. Y'all going all around that bush. Go to the
y'all still Calendula.
Y'all come eat this fruit up.
So what if you give so G Mama and David Corey, what if you have like I get highs from like my allergies because I have real bad allergies? Does it help with that or does it just for like eczema or something like that? Maybe I should Google it.
I know I had a sunflower seed around here.
Hey, Robin put some more explanation on it. I just popped it up there.
That's not to itch. Okay, yeah. So
thank you.
You're right. It's a skin and it's not to itch.
That's what I'm talking about. Just don't talk about it. Explain what it does for us. Skin-wise, health reasons, whatever. Thank you, Nikki. I see what you said too. Thank you, Miss Robin. I hope your old lady, Miss Robin. Thank you.
She is.
All right. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, she's my friend from Washington State.
Okay. So that's what I want. If you're going to talk, explain what it does for us,
Yeah.
I don't like pulling teeth on people. I don't like pulling teeth. You know what I mean?
You just want the easy way.
You might could use that microphone and put some CBD in it.
My CBD works. I use it on my own kids. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I know, but
I know what it
yeah,
works.
I mean, it's just a different herb.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna make an ointment, that would be put something in your ointment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like Kieta, she makes salve. Y'all call it salve?
Salve.
Yeah. So a lot of that stuff, like Miss Robin said, you could put that stuff in a salve and rub it on your skin and stuff.
Yeah, I have some.
And you can put a little fragrance to it, whatever. So it's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wound up looking it up. It says help wounds heal faster, possibly by increasing blood flow and oxygen to the affected area, which help the body grow new tissue.
See,
I have never heard of that before.
You know what I say? Everybody tell you, do your own research. Thank you, Sir Magic,
Absolutely.
for doing your research.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you do. We talk about it and we research it and bring it to the table.
Mm-hmm. And it helps with anti-inflammatory. I'm like, wow.
I thought it was inflammatory, but
Mm-hmm. That's new. Look, y'all. That's why I'm like, y'all be teaching me something. I'll be taking notes on everything.
Everything comes from the land. That's why we say stop the capsules. Stop trying to get all these subscriptions. Your subscription came from the earth. We are of the earth. So that's what's going to heal us.
Oh, you know what? It also helps with gut health.
Yeah. Our second brain.
We had talked about the what is the mushroom drink that you take, Risen? What is it called?
With all those different mushrooms types.
Yeah, this one says it helps with gut health.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I have a question. If I'm gonna go to the store and buy Black Cow and potting soil, can I just buy? Is a Black Cow just too strong to put by itself? Do you need to mix it?
You're
with
good.
something?
Black Cow is not 100% cow manure. They're mixing with other stuff. Even though it's called Black Cow, and we understand. I would think Black Cow is 60% cow manure, but they're adding amendments to it, so it's not fully Black Cow. It's not cow manure. It's not 100% cow manure. It's mixed with twigs and other compost products. Even though it's called Black Cow.
Yeah, when he was alive, he'd go buy the topsoil because it was the cheapest. But I don't know if the topsoil is the best to use.
Yeah, the topsoil is best to use, but Black Cow, you can actually grow if you took the bag and flipped it over and split it and cut it open, you can actually grow good plants directly in the black cow manure.
Yeah,
but the black cow manure is not 100% black cow manure. I mean, well, forget about the black cow. It's not 100% cow manure.
Right. I saw someone's apartment where they took some of the potting soil and they just cut the bag open, set it on their balcony, and they planted in it.
Yeah, because it's not 100% cow manure. I would say it's probably 60 or 70% cow manure, but they add other stuff in it. That's why you see it's going to be a little bit of wood chips in it.
Right.
I know I heard it was good, and last year I bought it. I bought some at the beginning of this season. It was just like dry, but Michael Farmer, we've been talking, so I'm getting better at learning to mix a couple different things together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what our composting
to make my soil better, because
like if you live in the South and you want to plant carrots and you have that old black mud dirt, it ain't gonna work. So you go to your Walmart and go to get your place sand and throw a bag of place sand in with your dirt, and you're gonna have some good stuff coming up.
I just did that. I think that was Sheer Magic talking about, where I mixed the sand and the dirt.
Yeah.
Because it's going to make it what you call loomy soil. It's going to be soil, but it's going to be loose where carrots and root vegetables can grow very well, and it actually improve healthy roots. And growing out the box, I don't know if you follow him. Growing the box was showing that in a cup. He just had it in a cup, but I went to larger scale where I put it in a 5-gallon bucket. But you can do that in your ground. If you have clay soil, you can actually have a bunch of sand come in and drop sand and mix it into your soil, and it's going to give it that loomy feel.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video.
Made. I want that this year because I don't want to bend over in the ground anymore.
Oh, okay.
What kind of boxes did you say?
Planter boxes.
Planter boxes, yeah.
But you want the planter boxes to be about 2 to 3 feet high for you?
Oh, okay.
And that's what a lot of times.
I want them about 2 feet high. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people, that's a good conversation, Roxanne. A lot of people, as you're getting older, you might have to start saying, I can't do the raised beds no more because I can't bend over. So you got to start preparing, if you want to continue to garden, is to bring those gardens up to 36 inches. I know she said 2 feet, but I think 36 inches, just the same height as your kitchen cabinets. That's the height you want your new raised bed to be.
Well, not if you're 4'9" and you can't reach to get him.
well,
I'm short too, Roxanne. Look, I'm short too.
Okay, all right.
So in other words,
I know you was that short, but okay.
Yeah, a normal height person, yes, a countertop high, but someone that's a little shorter, go down 6 or 8 inches, and that would be
break it down.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
One thing I didn't do last year is I didn't have many flowers in my garden, and so this year I'm gonna get some more flowers, and that might bring the bees back too.
I planted some flowers this time on my patio just for that.
Like reason. I said, and do your research. I know I'm saying a lot to y'all guys, but sugar water. This is what bees keepers feed their bees.
Mm-hmm.
They put sugar water in the beehives. So the bees are attracted to the sugar water. So if you don't have bees, besides pollinators, if your pollination trees or plants don't come through, the next best thing is to go out with one of these, put some sugar in here, some real cane sugar, let it sit, shake it up, and then spray all around your garden. I understand people gonna say that might bring in ants, right? But it's the thing, it's the chance you gotta take.
Yeah, no ants.
But that's what I'm saying, but that's the risk you're gonna take. Ants, and if you put sugar water, ants are gonna be attracted to the sugar also. But if you don't have no pollinators, you're gonna have a crappy crop, like Roxanne said. She only got 4 cucumbers last year.
Yeah, 4 or 5 cucumbers. That was it. But you can also, if you can't find that cane, I'm sure everybody's got a local Spanish market. Go in there and they're gonna have the real stuff.
Okay.
Buy it in little pieces. Take it home and put it in a pot of water. Let it boil for about 15 minutes. Turn it off. Let it get cold. And if you run out of water, add a little more water to it, and you've got your sugar water.
Okay. That's good because I was like, "What we gonna find some sugar cane? They don't sell that over here in these parts."
You can go to your Mexican aisle and you can find pure sugar cane sugar sometimes.
If you can't find a sugar cane, then you just try to find pure sugar cane sugar, not the Walmart sugar. Because the Walmart sugar is more like a beet sugar. But if you could go ahead and get you some Domino sugar or Dixie sugar, those are real sugar cane sugars.
Okay.
They're not the beet sugars, because you'll have the Southern people try to disrespect Northeasterners talking about we don't have real sugar. We do have real sugar. We have Domino sugar.
Okay.
I know down south y'all have what? Domino? Y'all got Dixie? I think y'all
got Domino. We got Dixie Dominoes and
that is pure. That's pure sugar cane sugar. Now you got the other stuff. Walmart in that blue cup, in that blue bag. That's dirt cheap. That's beet sugar, y'all.
Oh wow.
That's not.
So the Domino one is in that box, like that yellow and white box. Is that what you're talking about?
No, Walmart got the blue bag. They sugar that you get dirt cheap. That is beet sugar. But then if you get Domino's or Dixie's, I don't know where you at, but if you see Domino sugar and Dixie, it's going to say pure cane sugar on it.
Right, but don't the Domino ones have, isn't it like in a box like this, Micro Farmer? Like the Domino one?
It comes in a bag, it comes in a box. It's called Domino sugar. But I don't know what it's called in your state. I don't live in your state. If it doesn't say pure cane sugar, it's more likely beet sugar.
Okay.
What about stevia? A lot of people are using stevia on a lot of stuff.
Right, I believe that's what I was gonna say. I get the whole sugar, like she's saying.
What's the whole sugar? Does it say pure sugar cane sugar? If it doesn't say pure cane sugar, it's some other stuff.
Yeah, I think those are like the substitute or something.
So I can make it out of this.
I don't know what it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's saying organic cane sugar.
Oh, okay, it's cane sugar. That's what cane sugar.
Yeah, that's good.
But if it doesn't say cane sugar on it, it's more likely beet sugar, y'all.
Okay, then I'm gonna use this. I ain't gotta go.
That's what the people in the South be talking about. Beet sugar is not no good for you because it's made from beets. But then again, beets is what Yaya be eating. She be eating beets. So it's a vegetable. So I don't understand where beet sugar is not healthy than cane sugar, because it's a vegetable, ain't it?
He always gotta dog me.
No, because you're the vegetarian or vegan over here, right?
I'm trying to be something.
And sometimes it's
She's not trying to be something. Yeah, how your plants doing and stuff from your what is the challenge that y'all been doing? How's your plants been doing?
Oh, my herbs.
My herbs. My Planted TV, my Plant Garden TV herbal thing failed. It was a total blessing.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. It just didn't work out. It just
you guys in the chat, I've been dropping some links of gardeners. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get there. Welcome in, you Grow Row. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just talking.
If you're in the South and you want a good herb to grow that comes back and takes over your yard, plant oregano.
Oregano.
Oregano. I've had oregano in one spot for years. And last year it went to the other spot and grew over into my sidewalk.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had to have it kind of taken up in some spots because it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So I'm supposed to get these like, I'm trying to think whose video I saw that. I'm supposed to get these like, I guess they're supposed to go up for my cucumbers, so they won't like go to the side. She said, get the, what did she say? The metal things that go up so they can grow around and go up. You know what I'm talking about?
You can buy, those are tomato cages probably, but you can actually get what they call plant clips.
Mm-hmm. Plant clips.
Yeah, you clip them around the stem of the plant and they'll train them to grow up a pole. You can go get a PVC pipe and put it in the ground, and then you just put a string on top, and then you just put clips, and they'll keep growing up.
Okay. I think they gotta be plant clips.
Plant clips are cheaper. You could probably get 50 for about $20.
Right. Oh, okay.
I'm saying, what's your channel name?
What's my channel?
Yeah,
Adventures with Roxanne.
Oh, Adventures. I couldn't remember. Okay, thank you.
So what are those things called where y'all put them in your plant, like Yaya when you showed your video the other day? What are those little white things that y'all put in there to know what you're planting in each one? Because I just put the little sticky things on the side of my cup, but they ain't gonna last long. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you put them in there.
Those are plant labels.
I got those
Those are
at the dollar
labels.
store.
What are they called?
Labels, plant labels.
Plant labels. Okay.
Or you can go into the crafting department and get those popsicle sticks, the big ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can go there in Walmart and go to the craft department and get those big old long like popsicle sticks.
And just write on them.
Use a Sharpie.
Right on.
Use a Sharpie. Don't use that cheap 99-cent stuff. Buy yourself a Sharpie if you're going to use it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell you the trick about the Sharpie. If you use a pencil stick, the popsicle stick, if you use a Sharpie and you're gonna be watering your stuff, what you're gonna do is you're gonna write the name and you're gonna put some tape over the writing, because over time it will fade and you will forget what you wrote. But sometimes people, what they do is what you did in your garden, you color coded what was in the cup. Like you had a teal, you had a green, and you had another cup. So sometimes you go get them little sticky things like the teachers used to give you, and you can put a colored dot. You can put like blue for this.
Oh yeah.
Write it. Hold up. Let me show you what I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you what I'm telling you.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Then you go ahead and do this. It's called, somebody was putting a vision board. I believe it's Tampa Homestead Creek. Her video's coming out now on a vision board. This, you see this right? It has a little pen on it. It's a little book, and you write the color coordinations. If you put in stickers, say green is collard greens, orange squash. You write it down so you know the color coordinations if you're not good with handwriting. So you can put a sticker on it and then put it on a little book like this, a little book, and this is called your garden planner. You can get these from the 99-cent store and get you about 5 or 6 of these. And every year you go right on here saying 2024 grow season. And you said
it's called a garden planner?
No, this is not. This is the cheap version.
Oh, okay.
I do things on the cheap.
Just get you a little cheap book and with paper in it and write down what you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you see the colors? You see the colors?
Yeah.
You see the paper?
Yeah. But you know what? So with mine, what I did yesterday, like when I had them in the little pellet, the pellet thing or whatever, I had the little sticky notes like for the arrow. But then when we transferred them into the cups, I put the arrow like on one cup or all 3 of the cups and stuff. But then it rained last night, so it took it off, and I was like, okay, I need to find something. Like I know the color coordination, but I want to make sure I don't forget what's in each one. And, make sure I can just keep up with it. And I've been seeing people's different things when they have like the little stickers in there to show what it is. Okay.
Whatever stickers in there, you could go back to the good old book and see what sticker. If it's a smiling face, a rainbow, a unicorn, unicorn represent cucumbers. You just put it in a book. Keep your 2020, like I said, put 2024 grow season. So you can go back to these little books at Dollar Tree and say, this is what happened in my 2024 grow season. You'll have reference. This is where I messed up when I grew my first crops, and people ask me, what did I do? Because I didn't know. I'm like, I did everything, but I never wrote nothing down. So I learned to do this. The temperature on Sunday, what today? Sunday the 29th or 28th?
28th, yeah.
The temperature was at 73 degrees. Sun went down by 8:15 this evening. You know what I'm saying? You start keeping a record of what's going on in your garden. Just like if you was writing about your ex-lover and your first boyfriend, these little journals.
Okay.
What, Liz?
He always gotta have.
Where did that come from?
He always gotta have some scandalous, some
Scarlet Leather. He like the daytime stories up here.
You know what?
Watch the chat, co-host Michael Farmer. Watch the chat. I'll be right back.
Why y'all always do me dirty like that? Why y'all do me dirty? I just try to keep it 100. I don't like the key. You don't get nothing from what I'm saying.
But you went all the way between somebody's sheets and stuff. We don't need to know.
Who said between
the paper?
Wait, you don't put between.
the sheets.
I didn't say nothing about no between those sheets, Liz.
I said the paper. The paper sheet.
So micro farmer, you basically saying just keep track of what's going on in your garden for when you plant, what the seeds, like the weather was, the day it was. That way you can keep track for when you're ready to plant something else and know how to plant it, if it did good or didn't do good. Because like with me, with this being my first time, today, what's today? Sunday, yesterday made 2 weeks that I when me and Yaya did our last video, make 2 weeks that I started gardening and stuff. And so I wasn't putting water in there like every other day or whatever the case may be. And so I need to keep track on like when I need to water it or what I need to do. And then when I transport the little like pellets into the cups. So then that way I can know how to plant, how to do the water, what I need to do. And then from there, what do I do the next step when they actually start to grow out and stuff like that? So that's a good idea to keep track of it.
And like, since you're a first gardener, put down everything that's in your house that you purchased this year. I use this particular fertilizer. If you use Dr. Earth fertilizer, did you use Jambalaya, GB or GB? Write down what fertilizer you used this year.
Okay.
Write it down. I use the 444. I use a 1200. I use a 555. I use
Miracle Grow.
I use Miracle Grow liquid fertilizer. I use 511. Write down what you have used, and then you reference on what worked out for you. So at the end of your season, you say, I use 511 on my collard greens, and it did wonders.
Mm-hmm.
I use Dr. Earth citrus fertilizer at 444. It did wonders for your collard greens or your squash or your spinach. Write down stuff, because that was my mistake. I was just growing, but when people ask me, how do you get your plants to grow so great? I didn't have and thanks to Hands in the Dirt, talking to Hands in the Dirt, I started to realize I need to start writing stuff down, because I was just doing what I answered. I just knew what the plant needed.
Right.
I never wrote nothing down. So even if I dropped dead, my wife didn't know what I was using. My kids didn't know what I was using. They're like, your father grew a lot of good stuff. What did your father use? They'd be like, I don't know. But now they can go to that book I write every year. It's just like your grandma's recipe for the great cornbread. You got to leave a trail if you want to leave your legacy.
Right.
Your legacy is not your bank account, y'all. Your legacy is not your bank account. Your legacy is the knowledge that you leave your children and your grandchildren with, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just say that, and y'all can go ahead and talk among yourselves now.
No.
Yeah. But that makes sense, though. Yeah, you're right about that. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right on that one.
Yeah.
Another thing, if you're planting in containers and they got handles on them and you plant them, say I put them on the left side of the house and it don't work, pick that container up and drag it to another part of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Liz is going to be doing tomorrow. So when we meet next Sunday, Liz, you can tell us how you decided where your permanent spot is going to be, kind of, for your plants.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I do the patio. I go out every morning, so I got a small space to be working in. I mean,
and if anybody who has grandchildren, and it's hard, everybody want to see. Huh? What happened? What?
What's that got to do with anything?
What happened?
I was talking. I said, "How you gonna cut me off?"
Look, he on his irking jerk today, so you're gonna have to give him a pass.
I forgot what I wanted to say, and it was important too.
You forgot what you was gonna say. Well, first of all,
your brother from another mother.
Hold up, yo, Liz. Liz, be quiet when grown folks are talking.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How people, grown folks say.
If
he on that irking jerk.
If you forgot what you was going to say was important, it wasn't that important because you wouldn't forgot if it was that important.
That's
You
not
cut her
true.
off like a
Or you
farmer.
could be intoxicated and lose your train of thought.
I am, hey, Liz, I am 66 years old. You know my mind be slipping.
Okay.
You was talking about you agree. You were saying that you agree with Mark.
They sell ginkgo and gibo, whatever that other stuff. They sell that at the supermarket.
I need some of that Predigen or something, because sometimes, man, I be having to return to my spot and stand there for a minute.
No, you were saying that you agree with Michael Farmer on what he was saying about the you was agreeing with Michael Farmer. Yeah.
No wonder. Oh, that's probably why I forgot.
You ain't right. Y'all funny. Oh my God.
Michael Farmer, give me one margarita. I'm gonna.
I can't mess with y'all.
We gotta stay on topic.
Stay on topic, shit, Magic. Stay on topic.
I cannot with y'all.
You know, I'm just messing with him.
Oh, I know, but a lot of people don't understand. People invite me over because it's going to be fun.
Because you're a good time.
People,
you're a good time.
Yeah.
Cut up with me, have a good time, and y'all gonna cut me off, mute me, throw me out the chat. So come on, y'all.
Never.
Y'all already know what Michael Farmer and David Corey do. David Corey's in out. You already know. If you see David Corey and Michael Farmer in the live, you gonna laugh. We cutting up. I'm serious.
So hold on. So OCD's chick said water daily for germination.
Yeah.
When you first, so like Liz's stuff, she want to keep checking it every day. Get the
Now,
finger off in there.
Now, I learned something, shit, Magic. While we on that topic right there, we're gonna stay on topic. I learned from other professionals. I'm not a professional gardener, where they pre-soak their sows in water. So you don't have to do that every day. You gotta get a jar like this and pre-soak your seeds before you sow them.
Oh, really? Wow. That's what you were telling me to do. I thought you just meant the soil.
And Jay and them, and I believe G Mama Grow, they was talking about actually soaking your seeds in peroxide.
Oh, wow.
So wait a minute. When I get my bags, my little packages of seeds, right? Mm-hmm. You're saying take them out and soak them first and then put them?
Yep, soak them in some warm water. You can use, now I recommend putting Polish spring water or some type of cheap spring water from the supermarket instead of using your tap water, because your tap water have chlorine in it. But
I know that's right, David Corey.
Okay, like some alkaline water.
Yeah, you know, some people.
Everybody
froze.
No, I ain't freeze. They told me to shut up.
On my end, anyway. You can also, like, you buy your seeds when you get the free ones, or they get this year, so you're gonna save for next year. Put them in your freezer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and when you take them out of the freezer, as they thaw out, that moisture from the freezer is gonna help them grow.
Okay, that's a good thought.
On that.
Yeah, good tip.
Some people take their okra and they freeze their seeds, because okra is one of the hardest ones to come out of that shell.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So since I get the pan thing with the little pellets in there, like the round or whatever. So my friend said, if I go and get some more, she left the dirt over here for me. She said, so take the cup, and then we cut like the 4 holes at the bottom. She said, take the cup, put the dirt in there, take the seeds. No, what did she say? Take the seeds and put it in the dirt and add some more or something like that. So I didn't have to go through the other step that I went through the first time. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Some people don't like those little pellet cups because they're not really that great.
Okay. And that's what I used the first time. Right. But my cucumbers, they did really good. But I didn't have a lot of zucchini and I didn't have a lot of cantaloupe at all. But I was showing Yaya, like I was calling her, like, this is what it looks like. And so it was really doing good and stuff. And then when I did a video, OCD's chick told me to take the dome off, because you just want the dome to get it going, and then take the dome off so it can start to grow up. And I had it in the sun. And then Yaya had told me to take it outside so it can get like some natural sunlight and everything. And it really was growing up good. So my cucumbers are doing really good, but the other ones, I was like, hey, go over there and talk to your sister and brother so they can grow up like you growing up.
Right.
They say you got to talk to your
Let me
plants.
say again, there's no right or wrong way. And so that's why I'm kind of really excited about me and Microfarmer coming on. And there's other people as well that have garden lives too, and I love sitting on there listening because everybody does something just a little bit, as Miss OG Shirley says, different. And then you just kind of have to figure out, what you like and what you don't like. And like Microfarmer said, which he ain't talking now, so I got to get him to talking again.
I'm gonna be quiet. When I get quiet, then everybody wondering why. Y'all told me to shut up. I shut up.
We ain't nobody.
I didn't tell nobody.
Nobody told you to shut
I
up.
never said that. Didn't come out of my mouth. Like you say, you said, do the good time. So we want the good time to keep rolling.
I know I'm gonna tee off some people right now. I understand some people is in the South in the heat, whatever, but I put what they call that stuff, potatoes to potatoes or whatever.
What's that, Roxanne?
First of all, a lot of people, let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all some real talk out here for the people that's behind the scenes in the chat, y'all. I can outgrow a lot of you. I can outgrow a bunch of you beanbaggers. And I understand. I only got a short growth season. So let me tell you something. If I live where y'all live at, you couldn't even wipe the dirt off my shoes, y'all. I have a lot of knowledge on top of this head. Yeah, I might have my little red cups, but let me tell you something. There's a lot of knowledge up here, y'all. Trust what I tell you. I can outgrow a bunch of y'all.
He said beanbags.
We believe you.
I just went on a 2-second rant.
Yeah, you did.
Now I was showing you
You're fired,
Well,
no,
see,
I'm messing with you.
Yeah. My nephew came down and came yesterday, and he took back home my husband's tiller. He died a year and a half ago, and it hadn't been used in 2 years. And he was just telling me when we're talking that he got it working, and he's starting his garden.
Oh, good.
And I said, yeah, your Uncle James is right behind you in that tiller helping you, because that was his thing.
Oh, that's nice.
He loved. My husband would go out there and he'd have me back in an hour. 4 hours later, he comes in.
Hey, what's up, Tori?
I wouldn't even know how to work a tiller. It's like me doing a lawnmower, going out there with that tiller. I'd be all over the place, tearing up my whole yard. I've seen people use them, but I'm like, nope, I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah.
Duval said her collard greens get mildew.
I don't know. Is he watering too much? Or are you having too much water being pushed on the leaves? I never heard of collard greens. I never heard of collard greens getting mold on them.
It also sounds like it's about maybe time for the growing season to end, and it's getting too hot for them.
And that's why mold will get on collard greens. I never seen collard greens catch mold.
I've seen them turn a little white color. That means it's too much water and it's getting too hot for them.
Oh,
good. We've had some hot days here, but
they boil.
See where you are, it's almost getting past time to grow anything.
Yeah, this next month is gonna be. We'll be on fire.
It'll be too hot. My daughter's been having tomatoes for over a month, and see, I won't get my first tomato till the end of May, 1st of June.
Oh well, mine ain't even.
Well, no. Last year I got my first tomato a week before the 4th of July.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I want to do some tomatoes.
Yeah, the earlier you get them out, the earlier you get them. But if you put them out too early, we just got through a blackberry winter. I thought I was going to freeze last week, But you got people that already put them out, but they're going to go out there every night and put that milk jug over that little tomato plant. And I'm not going to go out there every night and cover up all those tomato plants.
I know I do be hearing people say, like, with different things and stuff, they'll say, ooh, I need to bring them in, or I need to go cover them, or something like that. Is that what y'all was talking about earlier with covering them? To make sure they don't like freeze or something,
or get too much sun.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be too much, you need to make your little dome out of something and then put that plastic over it. But if you put some plastic right on top of it and you forget about it, you're gonna have dead plants. Because it's gonna get too hot under there. So you just gotta, you know.
I was just talking because we go on vacation in July. We'll be gone for about a week back home to Washington, and we did last year as well. And I don't know if things died or what. So July is really, really hot here. So we were just talking today about, okay, we're doing better this season. We should be having some, you know, fruit coming off of this stuff. What are we going to do? Trying to make our plan for what are we going to do with these plants while we're gone for a whole week? You know?
Yeah, to keep them all growing and stuff.
Yeah, so they don't burn up. Yeah. So I don't know, but
depends on where you live, and if you've got, now you can buy things in the store that you fill up with water.
Yeah.
And it will drip it out a little at a time. And so depending on where you live, how fast it drips out or how hot it is to evaporate it. But those things do work.
And you know what? I've seen a lady on TikTok yesterday. Well, I don't know. It was probably an advertisement. They show like these white things that you can grow, like do the plants in your home. You don't have to go outside, and you just put the things. It's like the 3 different layers, and you can just put the plants in there. They'll kind of like grow out like that. I've seen that too, because I was trying to Google like how can you just grow plants in your home like with allergies and different things like that.
A lot of YouTubers, I don't know the name of the company, they buy this big old tree thing, and it's got holes, and it's in dirt, but they put cucumbers and everything in it. It's like hydroponics, but it's not. It's got dirt, little cute little thing. You buy the little things from them, and you just pop it in, and it grows.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think that where you pop, it's like the little holes like that, and you just pop it in on the side.
Yeah, you have to buy everything from them to do that. Now, if you know how to do it yourself, you could try it with one of those tree-looking things, but you buy everything from them, you put it in, and it waters from the bottom up. I don't know how, but one of them has to spray water it.
Okay,
y'all. We've been on for about 2 hours here. And fabulous. What happened? He left me.
Girl, he probably passed out somewhere.
He probably sitting there.
Alone.
You got 385 people in.
Wow.
Well, he put his finger out like, I'll be right back.
Oh, did he? Okay, I was.
Okay.
This has been such a great conversation.
Informative.
Yes, I've been taking notes. Look, I've been taking notes. Thank y'all.
I'm gonna get some of your notes.
You know, one thing that I am learning about being a new gardener is you have to have patience for one. And the other thing is, because I've only been, this is my, yesterday, like I said, was 2 weeks in. So you have to have patience, and then you have to really take what people tell you, receive it, take it in, do the work, you know, because you may think, okay, I'm going to do it this way. But then getting advice from other people that's been doing it, you know, it helps as well, because that way you can know how to make sure that your garden, you know, does what it needs to do and all that other stuff. And as much as I talk about, I want to garden in the front or on the side of the house, I may just wind up doing the backyard, you know, because I see like OCD chick, micro farmers, you know, garden and all that other stuff. They got so much space. You can move around. It's cool. I just, you know, overcome your, you know, your fears and just do something different, you know. And I'm talking about
absolutely right, because Sugar Magic and I talk quite often, and she just been listening to me talk about this, that, and then she's like, well, I don't like bugs, I don't this and that and whatever. And we chatted a little bit. And then a few weeks later we were talking, and she's like, I think I'm gonna do a couple of seeds or whatever. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Now she up here talking about that move to the backyard. I'm mad at her now.
Right.
All that space.
You know,
Look, it just tells you how much positive influence you guys are doing. You know.
Right, absolutely. And you know, when I first started this, I said that Baby Boy, the mama off of Baby Boy, when she said she go in her garden, she got her chair, she got her little table, she had her little wine and all that stuff. And she was like, I got my sage, my juices and berries and herbs and all that. That's her quiet space. Like, that's her peace. So I'm like, if I want a space like that, I have to create that space.
Right.
So I can, you know, go back there and I can sit and I can plant my stuff. I can talk to my, you know, plants and vegetables and different things like that and make it pretty to where I can feel comfortable and not be so scared about the bugs and different things and stuff like that, So yeah.
And there's nothing to be scared about.
About the timer, and David Corey said timers are great. Absolutely.
And sometimes you have to go by your homeowners association. Some of them don't want anything but bushes out in your front yard. So you can't plant anything in the front. So some of them have to plant in the back.
I dropped your link, David Corey. I dropped a lot of you guys' links in here. So scroll through. I dropped it for Liz and for Roxanne and for anybody. If you haven't,
and beginners can save all your. These were strawberries. Save them all, and if you don't let them die like I did, these make great planters because I already got the holes in the bottom.
Okay.
It's like a greenhouse.
I use them too, Roxanne.
Yeah, but I watered these, so maybe they'll perk back up. I don't know, but I've got.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that can be your starter.
Yep,
that's a real good idea.
This is probably 24 little tomato plants, so I don't know how many is going to live, but but when I transplant them, if they're doing good, you don't need to take but one. But sometimes I take two and put it in the same hole.
So when did you plant that, Roxanne? When did you put those in that pot?
Probably 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And I had the tomato a week before that because I went to the store and I said, these look like they need to go in the trash. So our Kroger has a bag you can get for 99 cents, and they put 3 to 4 pieces of whatever in it for 99 cents. So I had 3 tomatoes for 99 cents. And these are all the yellow and the two-tone color. The yellow. Yeah, the yellow and the pink. Now, if a lot of people don't know this, if you can't have red tomatoes, it's the acid. So grow you a red, a yellow tomato or a pink tomato or a low acid tomato if it's going to hurt your stomach. And if that even hurts your stomach, pick the seeds out. Don't eat the seedy part. Just eat the rest of it.
Right. So let me ask y'all, have y'all or anybody in the chat, have y'all bought the $1.25 tree seeds before?
Yeah,
I have.
How do they work?
They're the same as your other seed companies. Most of them come from the same company. One day they're going to put Bonnie on it. One day they're going to put Walmart on it. And one day they're going to put Dollar Tree on it.
Okay. Because I was at $1.25 tree the other day buying me some more plant, like the bowls or, containers. And I see like the plants and everything. And the seeds. And I was like, man, I'm like $4 for $1. And I was like, I wonder if they work. Like, I should buy some just to see how they'll do.
That's where I go to also, Sheer Magic.
Okay.
I just left there to get like you said, the bowls, and I went to get the fertilizer. But yeah, they do work. So
they grow just fine. Okay.
One out of every 3 or 4 years, you're gonna buy this package, you open it up, it's not gonna be the right seed. That's because somebody in the factory poured the wrong seed on the conveyor belt.
Oh wow!
I've had that happen before. It's supposed to be a cucumber, and it wasn't a cucumber. It was a squash.
He said, "Yes, I'm growing them now. Good seeds. Okay,
they're good seeds. Yeah.
Good. That's good to know because I was worried about them. Like I was like $4 for $1. And they had my tomatoes. They had watermelon. They had the different ones that I wanted that Ace Hardware didn't have. And so I was just like, you know what? I wonder if they're good seeds because I'll buy them if they'll grow.
Yeah, they're good seeds. And like I said, I put in mine from the garden, from the grocery store. But my daughter has done this she has a compost pile and she just throws it out there and it grows. So throw out of it. But when she plants a big tomato out there, it came out cherries.
Okay. CIA said they're good seeds.
That's these farmers that grow these stuff, they're growing hybrids, and it's going to go back to the true seed sometime.
Absolutely. Man,
it doesn't matter. You're getting a little cherry tomato versus a big sandwich tomato, you're fine.
Okay.
So I'll let y'all know if these grow what they're going to be this summer. Just because it said heirlooms doesn't mean it was necessarily a true heirloom in the grocery store.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Ace.
Heirloom means a tomato that's not being crossbred with this one and this one and this one. It's a true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's the original. Yeah. Okay.
That's the original.
Ace also sells the same 4
Yeah, so Bliss, they had a sale a couple, was that 2 weeks ago when I wound up going to get my seeds? They had a seed sale, and I knew what I wanted to plant, and so I wound up going to get the seeds. But when I tell you that rack was cleaned out, they had took a whole bunch of stuff, and the seeds I had, they were like 99 cents. But then when I wound up going to the checkout, they rang up for like 25 cents. Mm-hmm. So they had a real good seed sale, but they didn't have no tomatoes, no watermelons, they cleaned them out. So yeah, Ace do have some as well.
That's where I left too. So yeah, that's where I bought the fertilizer from Ace.
Yeah.
And yeah, if it's something, I know they probably got it out there. We could always mail our stuff to each other because we're in the same place.
Right.
Yeah, the South, it's almost late to plant the seed. Yeah. But I've got more seed packages that I got out of the dumpster that I'm going to try planting some of those anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they let you pick out the dumpster? We don't necessarily, they lock our stuff.
Depending on where you go. As long as it doesn't say you can't trespass.
There's Micro Farmer.
There you are. We lost you.
It's not locked or not. It doesn't say no trespass.
Well.
I'll look.
What are you laughing about, Sheer Magic?
You already know.
Oh, let me tell you a funny story. Years ago, my neighbor called me and says, all that corn James planted is gone. I said, why? He said, there was 2 little blackbirds just hopping down the road eating it all day long.
Oh, wow.
So my husband evidently didn't cover it up good enough for,
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure if you're in the garden, press that in. It's not going to hurt the seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to figure it out.
The little birds come along. Oh, seeds. Pop.
I know. And that's what I was thinking. I said that maybe they be just eating the seeds.
Sometimes they will. If you don't cover them up good enough, and you just can't put the soil in there. Sometimes you got to take your foot or your hoe or whatever you're using and tap it in.
Yep, got to pat it.
Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead.
Miss Roxanne, I heard your story. I was behind the scenes in my feelings. So I come out my feelings. But I enjoy your story. Hey, y'all gotta hit me up later. But
I'm not getting ready to call you for you to fuss me out.
But Miss Roxanne, I love the story because I love learning from people. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just a chat, just some shit some stuff went on in the chat that I don't like.
Oh, did I miss it?
Today?
Yeah, you did.
Uh-oh.
So I don't try to. If I was in my live, you'd have heard it. But I'm in Yaya's live, and So I'm
Was somebody mistreating you?
Yeah, somewhat.
Oh,
so you could talk to Liz and Sheer Magic after I have this conversation with you, and then y'all go ahead like y'all doing a replay for the NFL and
not the NFL.
If I'm out of pocket, you feel what I'm saying?
Hey, mama, poor boys.
Not the NFL, Micro Farmer.
Well, I hope it was none of us in this group because I definitely.
I hope it wasn't me. If it was, I saw.
No, I ain't got nothing to do with you, Miss Roxanne. You cool.
So Micro Farmer, you said it don't have nothing to do with Roxanne. So me, Liz, and Yaya's out of pocket.
No.
Why? I'm trying to figure out. I missed something. Y'all know I'm slow, right?
I ain't gonna be at the NFL replay like that. Ain't a touchdown. That ain't a touchdown.
All right.
Flag on the play.
My mama, four boys.
We're from the Midwest, so we joan on each other. If other cultures don't get that, just know that we joan.
No, you can't Jones on me if I don't rock with you.
Oh, got you. Understood. We'll leave you in the kindergarten room and we just keep it somewhere.
Okay, so what a great live we had.
This was good information.
Yes,
Thank you.
Enjoyed it. I am so thankful for everybody in the chat that came to visit tonight. We're going to wind this thing down. I'm going to let my co-host get the final word here. That's positive.
He and I are going to fuss us out.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I was to say, great. Thank you, Yaya and Liz and Share Magic for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, so the good thing about this is you can ask questions. You could be yourself on Yaya's Talk, Garden Talk. So there's a lot of information. I'm glad that you see how Miss Roxanne came up. People come up and could speak and just learn about gardening and first-time gardening, even if you're a mid-range gardener or expert gardener. This is the chat that we want, where anybody can come up and tell their story of their gardens and what they're going through. That's where I want to get away from drama. That's why I get away from drama. And I want a safe haven. You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's all. It's just certain things I might have to deal with personally. It's a personal issue. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm working like how y'all ladies say, you're working on yourselves.
Aww.
I'm working on myself. But when I get my feelings, I tend to take off like a rocket. So I try not to take off like a rocket no more. I try to grasp myself where they say yisha, woosha, whatever, woosha.
Woosah. Woosah.
Yeah, woosha. And you take yourself and remove yourself from it and take some breathers and relax.
Okay,
And
we're
then-
going to be more cognizant next week, and I honestly believe whatever transpired, and I'm sorry I missed whatever happened, and I hope that it wasn't me. So if it was, and I said something that was
no, ain't no.
I truly apologize, and I think that goes for everybody that's on the panel.
Me too. Yeah.
Well, I'll hit you. Matter of fact, if you in the live, the people that co-host with us, stay on.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all. So I guess
Thank you, Miss Roxanne.
No problem.
Yes, thank you, Roxanne. We'll see you next Sunday, okay?
Appreciate you. See you later. Bye-bye.
And thank you to everybody in the chat. We really do appreciate you. And hey, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, whoever is connected here and they're streaming whichever channel you're on, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up for them as well. And we will see you guys next Sunday, same time, same back channel.
Same time.
7 p.m.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Miss Roxanne, go.
No, I got